So to give you a little idea, I've been to every Major League Baseball park, 35 to be exact, since they've added five over the years. And over the time, I would set these little trips. Would I do like weekend trips, a long weekend, maybe get like two or three parks in, or base them around like other trips if I could fit them in. Like we were down in Miami, so we seen a Marlins game. Happened to be I was down in Fort Myers. We drove up to Tampa to see a Tampa game, stuff like that. Two elaborate trips where me and my cousins left Boston on a Friday afternoon and didn't return to the following Sunday, where we went to like Pittsburgh, Philly, all the way out to St. Louis, up to Chicago, into Toronto and back, hitting like numerous amounts of stadiums during that trip. That was pretty epic fanfare. I did one where I went to Cali, did the same exact thing. I flew out and did kind of like two LA teams, San Diego and Arizona. I've done one when I went down to Fort Myers for spring break and hit like seven spring training parks. So I was on a kick at this point. So 2007, I probably had about a third of the parks done, maybe more. I think at that point, yeah, I was probably close, a little more than a third. Um, and I was trying to get them all done before I was 30 years old. So I had just gotten into the whole hotel point, airline point kind of like game, whatever like that. So I had gotten a JetBlue card. JetBlue offered me one, gave me one. It was the American Express, and if you spend X amount of money, you got so many points, and yada yada yada. So I had gotten this card, and I used it, but I didn't really understand the whole point system. Really, I had like a Discover card that would give you like a $20 off like the movies every once in a while when you spent. You could redeem them for like gift certificates and stuff like that. But nothing actually gave you something that was worth a while. So I had gotten my JetBlue card, and I was basically like, what am I gonna do? With all these points I got, because they give you like these bonus points and everything. And I know I wanted to do a trip. The Red Sox were playing in Houston um, in the 2008 season. And this is before the new schedule. Obviously, we play the same teams, all the teams every year. We just alternate the national home away. Um, this was a interleague before the Astros were even in the American League. They were still in the National League, and it was a rarity that the Red Sox would actually make it down there. In fact, they had only played down there once, I believe, and I don't even know if it was even in the actual Minute Maid, not Minute Maid, yeah, Minute Maid Field. I think it's called Minute Maid.